Hi friends, my name is Nandita. I am from Andhra Pradesh.
Good morning dear students. Today we are going to discuss about acids, bases and salts from chapter 2, class 10 CBSE syllabus. Children, now let us discuss how do acids and bases react with metals. An important part of acids and bases and salts in class tends to find how they react with metals. When acids react with metals, they release hydrogen gas and to create a compound called salt. Acid plus metal is equal to hydrogen gas plus salt. When base reacts with metal, they release hydrogen gas and produce salt. When sodium or hydroxide react with zinc metal, then it releases sodium gas and gives sodium zincate. Children, let us discuss how metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates react with acids. We now move on to understand the reaction of metal carbonates and hydrogen carbonates with acids, bases and salts. Class 10. All the metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates react with acids to produce its corresponding salt, carbon dioxide and water. The metal carbonate, metal hydrogen carbonate plus acid, salt, carbon dioxide plus water. For instance, when sodium carbonate is mixed with hydrochloric acid, it produces sodium chloride plus carbon dioxide plus water. Children, let us discuss how do they react with each other. When an acid reacts with a base, they tend to nullify each other's effects. This is called neutralization reaction because both substances have neutralizing effect on each other. A reaction between an acid and a base results in the production of salt and water. Acid plus base is equal to salt and water. For instance, when sodium hydroxide is diluted with hydrochloric acid, then it gives to sodium chloride and water. Children, let us see what happens when metallic oxides react with acids. When metallic oxide, also called basic oxides, react with acids, they nullify each other and gives rise to its corresponding salt and water. For instance, if copper oxide is diluted with hydrochloric acid, the solution turns bluish green in color and result in the formation of copper 2 chloride along with water. Children, let us see what happens when non-metallic oxides react with bases. When non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature, which means that when a base reacts with non-metallic oxide, it nullifies the effect and produces salt and water. When calcium hydroxide base reacts with carbon dioxide non-metallic oxide, it produces salt and water. Children, let us see what is the common between all acids, all bases and what happens to the two when dissolved in water solution. Yes, all acids contain hydrogen gas which is released when an acid comes in contact with metal. When acids are dissolved in water solution, they tend to dissociate hydrogen ions, hydrochloric acid. When dissolved in water, it gives hydrogen ion H plus and chloride ion Cl minus. All the bases tend to generate negative hydrochloride. All the bases tend to generate negative hydroxide OH minus ions in water. Not all the bases are soluble in water. That ones that are soluble, they are called alkalis. They are soapy, bitter and corrosive in nature and can also be harmful. Children, let us discuss the strength of acids and bases. The strength of an acid or a base is measured by the amount of H plus ions or OH minus ions present in their aqueous solution. Strong acids have a higher concentration of H plus ions per unit volume in their aqueous solutions, whereas weaker acids have a lower concentration of H plus ions per unit volume in their aqueous solutions. When an example of a strong acid H2SO4 and as an example of a weak acid is CH3OOH. Similarly, strong bases have a higher concentration of OH minus ions per unit volume in their aqueous solutions, where weaker bases have a lower concentration of OH minus ions per unit volume in their aqueous solution. An example of a strong base is KOH, and as an example of a weak acid is CaO. The strength of acids and bases can easily measured by using pH scale. Thank you.